Yo, what is going on, guys? Today's video, I'm going to give you guys an update on Andrew Tate. I know I have not made a video on him in the last few days, but I want to give you guys an update because there is quite a lot that is taking place. Let me also start this video off by saying I will not be giving my opinion on Andrew Tate or the situation or anything like that. As far as I'm concerned, nobody is guilty. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So I know there's one side that hates Andrew Tate. There's another side that loves Andrew Tate. My job is just to report the news and the updates, and that is what we are going to do. If you guys want a bigger back and forth, you can do that in the comments. But in this video, we're just going to report the update. So let's actually get into the update. So here's the latest update regarding Andrew Tate. His cars were seized, as well as some of the other buildings that I guess he owned. So we just go ahead and read this article right here. Andrew Tate says right here, Romanian authorities. I'm going to scroll up just a little bit. Romanian authorities seized the car collection, estimated to be worth over 5 million euros. And I know his main Bugatti that he drives, the one that's like gold, it's like a gold brownish color. That Bugatti is worth like $2.9 million, we now understand. And yeah, that his main car that he always drives, that car got seized. As well as a number of buildings, including one where the brothers lived and allegedly held 6 young women, according to a local news report. So some of the cars that got seized: a Bugatti Chiron, a Rolls Royce, 2 Ferraris, and a Porsche were seized. Wow, that guy had a lot of cars. So yeah, his cars got seized. So that's one of the updates. I like this update right here too, because this is true by the Independent. It says right here, Tate's Twitter account continues to post despite arrest. Yes, it's unfortunate, guys, but unfortunately, people are so dumb and are so bad at doing research that unfortunately there's a faction of people out there that still believe that Andrew Tate is free and no longer in jail just because there are tweets being posted on his Twitter account. Yes, folks, people are that dumb. Even though it takes 5 minutes of Google search to realize that he's been held in jail these last week or however long it's been, and he's going to be in jail for the next like 20 something days until they figure out exactly how they're going to move forward, get a trial date and all that stuff. So yeah, that's an important update as well. And then let me show you guys something else. So there's a new thing that just came out by Vice News. So if you guys are familiar with Vice, it is a media outlet. And apparently Vice is coming out with like a mini documentary on Andrew Tate. I think it comes out on like January, like the middle of January. I don't remember exactly when, but I know it's coming out in the middle of January. But leading up to this little documentary that they're coming out, where they're basically going to show that Andrew Tate is guilty. That's basically what I got of it. That's what Vice is trying to do. They're releasing little bits and pieces of certain stuff. And so one of the things that we have is actually right here. So it says exclusive: Andrew Tate was arrested on suspicion of the R word. It rhymes with grape, for those who don't know. Suspicion of the R word in the UK in 2015. Says 7 years before his arrest in Romania. Let me just go ahead and highlight it. 7 years before his arrest in Romania, Andrew Tate was investigated over allegations of, YouTube has this new policy, guys, where you literally can't say any bad words at all. Otherwise, they'll demonetize your video or you'll get banned. So I'm just trying to be careful. Allegations of, assault and physical abuse in the UK, during which time he appeared on Big Brother for 5 days, but UK authorities declined to prosecute. So they are saying in this article that Andrew Tate has had numerous allegations against him years ago, that are just now surfacing to the light. So that's another update. And then here's the biggest update. I would argue that this is actually the biggest update. God, ads are annoying. Okay, here we go. I would argue, guys, that this is actually the biggest update regarding this situation. There is now a third woman ID'd as Andrew Tate's alleged madam and porno paymaster. So yeah, you guys know that 2 women were arrested. There was a 28-year-old, I believe, who used to be a police officer with the country of Romania, and then there was like another woman who's like 32 and she's like a model or something like that. Those 2 women were arrested along with Andrew Tate and his brother, and actually sitting in jail right now. There is now a third woman who has been ID'd as well. So let's just go ahead and read this, because this is actually a pretty interesting update. So here we go right here. According to the publication, it was Anna B. who made the deals and signed the paycheck for the women exploited in Andrew Tate's alleged illicit porn factory on the outskirts of Bucharest. Tate, 36, and his brothers were arrested. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. As for Anna B., she is reportedly a former casino worker who oversaw the books. Her home was raided last April as part of a widespread human and trafficking probe. Investigators began looking into Tate following. Okay, we already saw this. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now, they are really building evidence, and I'm not giving an opinion. I'm just telling you guys that the fact that they found a third person and they already have allegations as to what her role was, that's not good because it shows that they are really, really building a case here against Andrew Tate. And if they have a strong enough case, they'll probably win. I'm not saying Andrew Tate is guilty. We're going to have to see what the verdict actually ends up being. But all I'm saying is they are really building a case, guys. They really are. It says right here, local cops say that the women were roped into porn by Tate, who they claim used the lover boy technique. Okay, I'm sure everybody already knows what that is. Okay, let's see if there's any other updates. Yeah, there is another update. Two women have recently came out and claimed that Andrew Tate beat, and again, the R word, against them 7 years ago. I'm sure this is very similar to that Vice article. Let me go find this one video, guys. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, I have it. It's in my DMs. There is a video of a woman who came and spoke out, and this Twitter username Crabman reported this, so we're just going to go ahead and listen to this. Here we go.
We were just sitting on the bed and Andrew punched me in my arm. I went to the bathroom and cried. It really, really hurt to have someone just hit me in the arm for no reason. I was very confused. Sorry. Sorry, I don't want to cry.
It's okay.
I just witnessed so much, like verbal, physical, not just to me, but the other women involved. And it just got worse over time. I saw him smack girls with a belt because she wanted a lion. He used to strangle us as well. There was another time when he came in.
Pretty emotional stuff, guys. Obviously, who knows if this is real or fake? I mean, this is a real video. This victim really came out. But again, I'm not a fan of the whole, whenever somebody makes an accusation, you just automatically believe it. However, I do want you guys to take this into account, right? This isn't just one accusation, okay? And I just want to make sure I'm being honest here. You have this woman saying something. You have two other women who Vice News, I guess, is reporting. And then you have all kinds of other people on the internet, as well as the Romanian authorities who are making all these different accusations. So, I'm just being honest with you guys. It's not looking good for Andrew Tate, and his brother, the fact that you have all these different things at play here, all these different circumstances. You have different people coming out now. You have a documentary coming out about Vice. You have the fact that he had the R-word allegation back in 2015, back when he was on the Big Brother show. You got the Romanian authorities slowly building a case. They now have a third woman who they say was involved in this whole human trafficking ring. It's just not looking good, guys. We got to keep it real. You can love Andrew Tate all you want. You can like him. You can think he's innocent, whatever, but facts are facts. So you can't deny the fact that with all of this stuff coming out, it's not looking good for that boy. I'm going to be honest with you. And this video looks really, really bad, and it does seem sincere. Just telling the truth, guys.
To the bedroom. Me and the other girl, we would sleep in the same bed with Andrew, but at this time the girl had a partner, so she was not interested in Andrew at all. And I had gone to the shower, I came back and I noticed I saw him raping her. And all
right, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, this is how they get you. I'm just gonna keep it real, okay? I'm just gonna keep it real. This right here is how they get you. If he's guilty, I liken it to the R. Kelly thing, right? When the whole thing with R. Kelly happened, and he did get convicted, so he is guilty because he did get convicted. But when the whole thing with R. Kelly happened, before they convicted him, they had an entire documentary, like an 8-part documentary, where they had all these women crying and accusing him of, doing terrible things and all that. I see the same situation happening to Andrew Tate. They are going to really, really go after him and find as many accusers as they can and just blast them on the camera. And I'm just giving you guys the perspective because I want you guys to learn from history here. We saw this happen to Harvey Weinstein. We saw this happen to R. Kelly. First, the media really builds the story and really builds the case. And obviously law enforcement does the same thing. And then after they do that, public opinion has already pretty much picked a side, and then law enforcement goes ahead and does what they got to do. Now, again, I don't know if this man did this stuff or not. Time will tell. So I'm not taking either side there, but I'm just reporting you guys the facts of what's going on. So there you guys have it. That is the update regarding Andrew Tate. As in regards to the court case and how that whole thing shapes out, I'm gonna make sure you guys have the update on that. I'm gonna let you guys know as soon as I get the information on that. And the last thing I want to say is, please be very careful with all these idiots on Twitter. You have a lot of clowns on Twitter who are just spreading so much misinformation. That's why I'm going to try as hard as I can to post accurate information on this YouTube channel whenever I get it. And be careful of people who are posting updates every day. Like when it comes to cases like this, you're not going to get an update every day. You know, sometimes you just got to sit and wait a little bit and have some patience. And, you know, when the updates come, you present them. That's just how it goes. So anyway, that'll go ahead and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.